It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Arrowhead. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
The weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow!
There's a dive up the middle, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. They're working a couple yards past the line. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow!
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On him quick, and they bring him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He finds Johnston. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He finds Njoku complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
It's Sampson again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Completed to his running back. Spins out of one side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, here's Penix. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
They give to Sampson here up the middle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on second down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Tremble with the grab. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. Hand off to the back. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Finds a man high side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs from 37. On first down, they'll run. And it's a really nice Nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Yellow, yellow.
Dive play straight ahead. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Toward that tackle to Michael Hall.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Cut out left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Sampson from the pistol. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he goes down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
How many times, Kate, do you hear me talk about trust? Trust, trust, trust. There's nothing more important at the quarterback position than gaining the trust of your coaching staff. That one right there, well, that's not a deposit. That's a withdrawal of trust when you take a negative play on a run like that.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Younghoe Koo on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. It's inside the 10. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 21. Browns 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Penix here from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go.